Mm. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Turn on voice chat in case somebody does join me. Alright, let's go over some of the option changes they made. HUD configuration, skill tile over here. Alrighty, here we go. This is what I want. Show combat text. So, I want to see normal, critical, overpower. Let's put everything on and see what happens. Additional highlights, player additional highlight color. Auto pin new class, HUD compass. Enables a visual compass around the player that points to the current map pin. High contrast arrow, and let's put it green. I do not want to use the audio navigation, but we might play around with that later on just for kicks. Okay, chat background opacity. Show local.
We don't care if you like us. We care about keeping this village safe. We
We'll
will not
adjust the
permit to intrude us again.
volume soon. Auto pin new class, arrow color, audio navigation's off. Get the fuck away from me. Player highlights, additional highlights. Okay. So now that's there. That's nice. It's very stagnant looking though. Like it's definitely based on a fixed location. I don't have a terrible issue with that though. I do actually like the arrow. Yeah, that's kind of nice. That'll be really useful actually when you're riding. I wonder how it handles multiples. Okay, so it's going to let me. Oh wow, it's got everything. Shit. As if I had ended the season. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Um, well, let's take everything. We will figure it out. This is gonna be annoying. Okay, why won't you scroll back up? That's a minor annoyance. Get my notepad going here. trying to make notes of everything as I go along. That way, I can have a nice comprehensive post at the end of this. We'll see what happens, though. I should have some fairly decent uniques out of all this. And I still have some legacy items, which will make it so I can do some other tests. We'll get rid of any sacred items, because I'm not going to be leveling in PTR. Same with any normal items. Okay, let's get rid of anything sacred. So we will not be running anything sacred. I got plenty of gold, so that's not an issue. I need to get rid of any and all duplicates. I got a 50% one there. That one. $25. 1.3. That one. Lucky hit cooldown reduction. It's better on that one.
Sample my wares, if you've a need.
Okay. This is gonna take a minute because, fuck, I got a lot of stuff. We'll loot that so that way it's not taking up space. Let's find summoning items too and get those out. And anything that's non-sacred. I have a lot of Mendelin rings. Let's hold on to one of the legacies. Of each type. To see if they're worth keeping afterwards.
We don't care if you like us. We care about keeping this village safe.
We care about
We will
keeping this
not
village
let
safe.
them yet intruders again.
That's true. I probably have a Tybalt's Will in here. That's a legacy version. Okay, I have way too many Evan Weavers. That's the one I want. We'll keep the Greater FX one. It's a 300% and it's got one of them as a Greater FX, so keep that one. Get rid of the rest. 290. Okay. Frost. Trying to get any of these knocked out because they're the more common ones. 12. We'll keep a 15. 24. 23. 25. 13. 13. 15. 15. That one get rid of. That one. We'll keep a 15 of one of these. We'll keep Greater FX one. Weird. Okay. Get rid of that one, keep that one. Get rid of that one, that one. Crowd control. 14, 20, so we're gonna get rid of that one. And that one. Okay. Jesus. Had a lot of those. Bye. Get rid of you. Looks like everything else is at least ancestral level. Okay. Do I have any that are Greater FX? 6.7, 15, 19.
We don't care if you like us. We care about keeping this village safe.
We will not let them yield to intruders again.
Okay.
We don't care if you like us. We care about keeping this village safe.
We will not let them yield to intruders again.
Okay. 40% aspect. 39, 35. Let's get rid of that one. That one's a 40 and a legacy, so we'll hold on to those. One there. I've got one legacy one here. That one's 100%, 100%. That one's got a greater affix, but it's only 100%. Yeah, we'll hold on to it for the moment. That one. That one. Okay.
How can I help?
All junk. And we did Fist of Fate. Let's check out Pain Gorgers. 190, 170, 200. 200. Okay. 200. Okay. Vanished. 52. 60.
We don't care if you like us. We care about keeping this village safe.
We will not let them yield to intruders again.
Legacy, legacy, legacy. Non-legacy. $124. 130. Want to hold on to that one. 1 to coalesce blood. 2 to coalesce blood. So we'll take and get rid of that one. 130. 128. $130. Cued flesh. So we're gonna keep that one. Okay.
We don't care if you like us. We care about keeping this village safe.
We heard you the first
We will
time,
not
asshole.
let
Shut the
them yield
fuck
to
up.
intruders again.
It's about music. Because nobody wants to listen to that asshole. Not that one. Minimize that. Close you. Open you. Close you. That's better. Rock out while we sort the inventory more. Okay. Oh, I like that they added a clear button. I didn't see that before. And they added a mythic unique filter. Flicker. Okay. Yep, we're keeping that one. It's a double greater affix. That's right. Um, Mixer, Mozilla, Media, YouTube. I don't know why, but Chrome seems to have an issue whenever I try and stream music while I stream. Clear that, take those. Azure. We'll want to test Azure Wrath out on a sorcerer, but for the moment, need to just get rid of the excess ones. I know I have a greater affix, and I think it's double. Nope. Okay. Okay, nothing extra of those. Salvage everything. Okay, first off, we're gonna make a legacy item thing. We're gonna just get rid of all the legacy gear, because there's no point in dealing with that. That's not unique. Uniques are different because we can do some extra testing with those to some degree. Because while the effects of legacy items were changed to be current, the stats may not. It might give me a good comparison. Anything with a greater affix we're holding on to. We're getting rid of skulls. Temerity, Blood Moon, Tybalt. We're gonna get rid of you. Hold on to one of you two. Looks like that other one. Oh wait, nope, you're normal. We're gonna make this our legacy folder. 30%, we're gonna get rid of that one. Okay. Oops. Well, that's fine. Get rid of all of this out of this. That can go. I get a lot of gems out of this. They're both 35. So we're gonna get rid of both of those. Put one of you back. Get rid of you. We're getting rid of you for a reason. Okay. Yeah, to uniques. We'll get those elsewhere. So we're going to put you there. We're going to slap uniques in here. Legacies go over here. I need to get rid of the crap that's in my inventory. Your legacy 2, technically, so we're going to slap you in this one. We're only keeping the uniques. You're going to go into a different one. You're going to go into a different one. Okay, you. The rest of you are going, gone. 802. What is that? Blood Artisans? Okay, legacy. Pretty sure I have a legacy 50. We'll look in a minute. All the rest of you assholes go in here. Okay, 6.6, 7.5, 6.8, 10. That's the best one. Six and 12. Okay. Clear. That's all a fake. Otherwise, they'll go to side. Yep, here's my 50, so we're gonna get rid of you. There's a 50. But that one's got a greater affect, so we're actually probably gonna take that one. Clear. Toss everything in here. Sort. No legacy items. The orange seems a lot more dominant now on the legendaries. I'm glad that they changed that. Because that was definitely an annoyance. The
The forge is ready. The forge is always hot.
I wonder why that one threw out onto the floor. I'll notate it. Just in case. I should probably put that into performance mode, so that way it doesn't drain more resources than necessary. Space. salvage these, that way they just get tossed back into my thing.
I am the only merchant with jewels like fair travels.
We'll craft whatever we need afterwards. Okay. Let's take all the uniques. Let's toss them into this one. Take you. Take you. We'll get rid of the duplicates in a second here. Once I got everything more condensed down. Specifically razor plates and blood artisans, cross and godslayer helms. $130, $115. I think $145 is going to be the one I hang on to. And I've got a legacy one that has no stats still, so we're going to get rid of that. One. With that smile, I got left behind. So I recognize myself inside. That one. Darkness inside. Okay, we got a couple of extra Magnum Opuses. Let's get rid of you. I've got an X-Falls, but it's not got a greater affix. Mother's Embrace, we'll toss in there. Blood Moon. Get rid of you. Toss you in. Get rid of you. Tybalt's Will. $110. Toss you in. Damn, I only needed one more space to fit the majority of everything. I don't have any extras of anything. Flame Weaver, Hell from Below. No, doesn't look like it. Soulbrand, Blood Arsons, Razor Plate. Huh. Okay. Salvage. Okay. It's uniques. There's gear. Let's get rid of that. Anything not having a greater affix, we're gonna want to get rid of. Okay, so this will be where we put the additional uniques. Okay. I can probably pull all that. No way. No way. Ah, okay. I don't know where all that went then. Oh, I know. I was right clicking. Like an idiot. With a smile, eyes off, the brushed aside. Sort. Here's all the uniques I just pulled. Sort. You need to go. We'll sort all that in a moment.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Okay. Salvage all gems. Why did my thing get darker? That's weird. Okay. Trying to get all of the uniques out first. So I can put them in the right place. And I keep doing the wrong thing for them. Okay. Do wish I could just drag and drop the tabs. That would make things a little bit nicer. Let's grab all the jewelry. And weapons. And we will give armor to the other one. Okay. Nope. Left. See, that's what I don't like. Yep. Okay. We'll sort all this later. Just trying to get it out. With that smile alive. Yep. Where'd they go? There they are. The darkness inside. Alright, we got a slew of gear, plenty of uniques. 13 by 5. We're gonna keep that one, I think. Hakan, +2 to imbuement, 17.5, 19.5, so we're gonna get rid of that one. So these there. Get rid of that. 1.8, 1.8, +2 to corpse skills, +2 to corpse skills. Surprisingly, that one. That'd be the other one. Okay, I have 2 of these, +5 to incinerate, 5.8 mana cost. Let's get rid of that one. For Raminaldi's, I've got 0.4, 0.4. One's upgraded on that, so we'll ignore that. 22, 28. Yep, there you go. Sky Hunter, Wind Force, and there should be Eagle Horn somewhere. There it is. We're gonna get rid of you. This one's only 100%, but it's got the greater affix, so. With their smile fake. Okay, I think we've got everything situated. All junk. Okay. First off, let's look through the codex. That's kind of interesting, they added color to those. So supposedly, if you make a character and boost them, you'll get everything. So let's make a quick character and boost them. We're gonna do Necro, because that's the one I want to do some of the most testing on. I was brushed aside. Skip campaign. World Tier 2. For the darkness inside. Okay. PTR boost. Boost to level 1 Hondo. World stability. Shadow augments. Profane innovations, which they did change. Curse size, curse duration. That probably has to do with one of the new aspects. Path of Tragul. Bone Prison traps a larger area and fires 18 to 30 bone splinters at enemies trapped within. Increase your maximum essence. Yeah. Ow. That hurt. Okay. So let's see if any of this is aspects that I can salvage for. Pretty much everything. What's the... okay. All junk.
I can break that down.
Okay.
Don't ruin all that work.
tab. Gonna do gold for uniques. Gold. We're gonna do red for legacy. I love that they have a trash can, like we're gonna hold trash in our stash. Fuck, you don't give us enough room for that. Alright. Toss you in there. Getting off with the loaded gun. Shoot me once. Is that enough? Not enough? Okay. With the loaded gun. Shoot me once. Is that enough? Summoner arrow dashes you forward. Ooh, that's a smart thing, actually. I didn't think about that. That might lower the... And if it's offensive, putting it on a two-hander will make it even less. Okay, okay. We're gonna get rid of all this,
Come back if
because
you need the
none of
forge
it's
is
greater
ready
affix.
for whatever you need.
We're gonna hold on to this character. We're actually gonna transfer things to this character and delete my old Necro. I'm losing it, la 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 la. Okay, we'll do Roy first. Okay, Roy's already naked, so that's good actually. Fall in line. Oh, hang on, that's dark. I was like, la 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 la. Think I'm losing it, la 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 la. Think I'm losing it, la 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 la. Okay. That one's only got +1. So we'll get rid of everything else. We'll hold on to the greater affix gear. That can go though.
Fare thee well.
Salvage, salvage, salvage.
See some steel you
Guess
need.
I'll fall in line. Okay, we can get rid of Roy now. So we need to get rid of characters to make room for others. Why is Rasmus bald? Huh. I actually don't dislike it, it's weird. Okay, so we want to get rid of all Necros here. So let's go look at everything. Okay, you'll go in here. you away. Perfect, no one understand. 23, 30, 23. So we're gonna keep the 30. I did not check that. But I don't really worry too much about it. We'll salvage the gems. And sigils. Okay. Ah, this is actually a different Dark Dragon. Let's pop onto him, make sure there's nothing. And you could love yourself and turn into somebody that's care. Nope, nothing. Okay. We're gonna pull all the gear off of this character too. We do plan to do 2 Necros, but we're gonna boost them so that the glyphs are all leveled for testing. Jesus. That's gonna be an annoyance. I hadn't even contemplated that part yet. I think we're gonna have to mule a little bit here.
Not while I'm in town.
Let's hop onto Dark Dragon. And we'll fill my inventory. Walk on by. Walk on. Bitch, I said what I said. I had to be famous instead. We're gonna take all the legacy we can, because that'll be the easiest to differentiate. She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. She put food to the pedal, take a whole life for me to settle. She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. Okay. That'll leave room for me to transfer characters as I make new ones. So, start game. Okay. And then we'll salvage sigils, but we'll take everything else off. Let's go salvage these sigils. Oh, it's actually over here. The rebel, she put food
I cannot
to the
salvage that.
pedal, to the all life me settle. Okay. Create a new character. Necro. Let's go female again. Uh, Say what I said, I'd rather be famous instead. I don't care, paint the town red. Paint the town red. She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. Oh, that's boost. That's something else I should be doing. Sweet, we got a greater FX version of that. $18.23. And since nothing in my inventory is a greater FX, let's do it
I
all.
can break that down.
Okay. There's a new dagger, so we can try and go for that.
It seems very nice. It seems your prayer. Fair bit of
Oh,
magic in
I'm in the
there.
wrong
No
world
rag
here to be doing
style.
this. Uh, a lot of lag when it's trying to play catch up here. Okay. We're after the new aspects, so we're gonna pull everything off. This may not be the last one we make.
You can still. The forge is always hot.
Okay. Uh, We're gonna pull all this for now. Okay, and we'll come back here. We're gonna enter the game here. And I should have a couple more Uber uniques on this character. Take you. Take you, take you, you. Somehow I've got greater affix gear. Throw all this. Deposit all this. Salvage that.
That cannot be salvaged.
Okay.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Now we can get rid of him. I'm a stone cold nice, I'm screaming stay. Okay, nope, not that one. Next. Stay. Stone cold nice, stay. Boost. Yeah, now I'm missing out on a lot of those. Resource cost reduction. Max life. All items.
Don't ruin all that work.
Okay. Take you. Those can actually stay. The best, the last. Okay. It did not give me a new unique. Okay.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot. No witchcraft here, only honest magics.
Okay.
Until spring.
New. Druid. Okay. We're gonna hold on to that. Take all this off. Willpower, armor. Okay. That you're all alone. 90 of these games you keep on playing. Okay. Pick up everything here. We'll deal with all the summoning materials afterwards. Greatest disguise. Okay. Start. Raining, and you keep saying that you're all alone. 90 of these games you keep on playing. Keep your mind and let me go. Look in your eye. We'll just salvage that sigil on one of the other characters. I'm not gonna panic about it right now. There should be everything there. I think it's funny that they gave her a skirt rather than making you see her in a bikini. Okay, delete. Okay, create. Orc. Nothing outside, but it's raining, and you keep saying that you're all alone. 9 in this game, so keep on playing. Okay. Take all those. Axial conduit. Life per second. Max life. Poison resist. Max life. Okay. All items. So now there's no point to making anti-venom. last but not least should be Aiko. Aiko's going to be an interesting one because we're going to try the flurry build at some point here.
We don't care if you like us. We care about keeping this village safe.
We heard you the first fucking time, dude.
We will not let them yield to intruders again.
Good, good. Leave. We're doing a rogue. Stick with the same. I liked it. Not feeling super creative on that aspect right this moment. Got too many tests ideas in my head. Okay, boost. Pop all those. Shroud of Kandurus. Casting Dark Shroud makes you immune for 3 seconds, but your evade cooldown is increased by 9 seconds. Evading while Shroud is active leaves behind an explosion, shadow damage, and pulls in enemies. It's similar in a lot of respects to the ring, which is weird to me. Okay, toss you in there. Anything worth a damn out of any of this? No. Okay.
The forge is always hot.
Let's see how we're looking. Looks like I have, at minimum, all of the different aspects. Oh, no, maybe not. Hang on. We're missing one, and it is a druid aspect. Okay, what about tempers? We're missing quite a few rogue ones, it looks like. We're missing quite a few. Tempers are going to be a farm. Okay. Alrighty. I want to play around with... We're going to put all these away. Because I want to be able to pull them as necessary. And I held on to that for testing purposes. So, pants. Need a pair of fucking pants. I didn't. There they are. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of these. With a +4 to Shadow Step and melee being becoming a thing again, we're gonna hold on to those. I got so much of that to deal with. Actually, doesn't look bad for the original gear. Okay, so we need to create another druid because apparently I'm missing something for that. Finalize, rando, skip campaign. Boost. Hold on to that and get rid of everything else. That one's not terrible, but not really anything to write home about either. I think the other ones I got were, nope. +1 to Endless Tempest. Yep, we're gonna keep that one. 79, 82, yep. Wild Bolt. Moon Rage, which is an offensive. Huh, that's an interesting one. Savage legendary item with Moon Rage. Okay. Leave. We're gonna go back to our Necro. We'll deal with that in a bit. Okay. He's gonna rock blood. We're gonna try Sever on this build. So we did this swap out, so that way all of my glyphs are maxed out. And that way we could also get some other things. Okay, so if we're gonna do Sever, first off, let's knock out the skill tree. And for this one, I think this is the better choice in some regard, because you get more damage out of it. Because you could have 7 as a base, +1 for the golem. So that's 8. So yeah, we'll do that route. Okay. Increase armor is going to be a useful thing. I do want to pick that up. We're going for mobility here. Because we're going to try and incorporate that curse aura into our build. We're getting everything in this tree because, in theory, it should be really strong to get. A corpse is formed from your skills or your minions fortify. We'll see on that one. This one's useful because we get the increased critical strike. I'm still not sure whether or not we're going to deal with that, but we'll get there in a moment. Enchanter. We're going to need some new gear here. So,
Well, let's have a look.
Yeah, because we're not going to be rocking Razor Blade for this build. Harlequin Crest would be a useful one. We're going to take everything off, except for that for the moment. Because we're not doing minions. Put that there. Down the river. Okay, we need... We're going to be using a darkness skill, so I really want to see if we can make Bloodless Scream work. But we'll see on that. We'll pull a secondary weapon just in case. And I think we use that for blood, if anything. This one. Nope. This one. Okay, so we'll have that on standby. We'll also pull one-hander. Someone's destiny, who's to know? And will I within my aggression, who's to know? Okay, damage over time, skeletal priest, damage to distant. We're gonna do damage to close, so that doesn't work. That's summoning damage, which is something I want to test out later. Let's do this one. That's a mana on kill. Oh, so sell me down. One of those are claimed Iron Wolves ones will probably do for this. 24, 25, 21, 21, 32. That one's been upgraded a little bit. Let's do the 25. That one. Okay. Need another ring. We're going for attack speed right now because I want to see if we can't make more something speedy. We'll pull that one as well. For boots, let's see. Those might be good. I prefer something with movement speed though. I'll resist move. We'll pull those just in case. But I think there's a new pair of boots to even use, so. Yeah, this one. This is going to be something else we're going to need to experiment a little bit with. That'll be a bone spirit build. Thinking about one thing you can't live without. I'm getting for. I'll have you down on your knees. I'll have you begging for more. That's a good one. Okay. Offhand. Assets on kill, resource cost reduction, cooldown reduction. Yeah, let's do that one. We're gonna hold on to those. Chest piece. Heart, I am the time you created. I am your sin, I am your. I'd like my build to avoid certain things, but now that we can do a curse aura, blood moon breaches will be a lot more useful. If I'm rocking, I'm not doing blood on this character, I'm doing, gotta keep things straight. Okay, looks like I need to gamble for some pants.
Oh, bad luck. Try again. Very nice.
The
But
gambling
could
system
be
seems to be
better.
lagging.
Seems you're a fair bit of magic in that one. Very
Probably too
nice.
many people
Oh,
here.
bad luck. It seems you're a fair bit of magic in that one.
Not much in the way of greater
It seems your
affixes.
prayers have been answered.
Healing received is. Oh, no wonder. I'm in World Tier 2. Dumbass. Ah, there's the thing that I want. All junk. Leave game. Change world tier. 4. Start. Okay, that's better.
Take a chance, wanderer. Very nice. But
A little less
good-
laggy.
It's fair
Less
bit
people
of
here.
magic in that
There
one.
we go. Intelligence, fire resist, healing received. That one's not terrible.
It's fair bit of magic in that one. Oh, bad luck. Very nice. But could be better.
Resist all. Currently my resistances look like shit, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a second.
How can I help?
All rare and magic. We'll deal with the rest in a moment. Okay. Enchanter. Aspect, a cursed aura is a utility, so that's good. Means I can put it onto something else. You automatically curse enemies around you with Decrepify and Iron Maiden. Curses inflicted this way spread to surrounding targets every 1.4 seconds and last 4 seconds outside of the aura. And there should be a way to temper that to increase the size. That will also make this more useful. Every 2.3 seconds distance, Creeping Mist, Unholy Tether, and Exaltable Reaper. That's the one. Now, that'll go down to 7 seconds on that. It's mobility. So let's put that in there. Mobility. And that'll make it so it can go down as low as 4.7 seconds.
Splendid result.
Reap. Empowering Reaper. Damaging enemies with Sever has a up to 30% or double that. And this is where I have an issue because while I want to use the Bloodless Scream, I think that this might be more powerful. We're going to put it on there. Now, I don't think I'm going to need this.
Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
So for now, let's see what we get on this. It's one of the few resource ones we have. Every 5 seconds, your next core skill costs life instead of primary resource. Will only occur if you have at least 60% of your maximum life. Skills that consume life deal 80% increased damage. This one could be interesting. Let's give it a shot. Um, Your shadow damage over time effects have a 30% chance to generate 3 essence damage. From your Shadow Blade key passive will always generate 2 essence. Let's try that. Okay. And for you, I want to do accelerating. You'll deal 19% increased damage over time to enemies for each different crowd control effect they are afflicted by. Unstoppable enemies and staggered bosses take up to 40% increased damage over time from you instead. Before I pick Decay. So I've got a mobility there. Okay, we need a chest and a pair of pants. So let's just toss on whatever we got for a moment.
Father bring you luck? It seems you're...
4 essence per second. Sure.
Until next time.
I need to blow my nose or something. I had some napkins in here, but I guess not. Alrighty. I've got a chest and a pair of pants, so let's put something onto those.
We don't care if you like us. We care about keeping this village safe.
We will not let them yield to intruders again.
Let's try it without that first. When an enemy falls below 35 health. While afflicted by any of your damage over time effects, an explosion occurs, dealing 1500 or 15,000 damage for each element they're afflicted by, which doesn't really work very well for Necros, but it's a cute thought. So for pants, we're going to do the Blight Pull. Your minions deal increased damage, but each one drains 1 essence from you per second. If you have no active minions, the damage increase applies to you instead. And you lose 7 essence per second. Now this was something I want to say in the first season. First or second. Bone Storm can become a shadow skill. I haven't decided if I want to deal with that yet. Where are my skills? Now, we may change this to this one for the additional damage. Blood, damage absorption. Oh wait, no, we're sacrificing him. Max life, attack speed is the one I want. Okay, Alt G. I think I'm gonna sacrifice this time. Which means we're gonna need an additional skill. Okay. Pants. Utility. Goddess in disguise. I do like that they put Sticker Thought as a usable for everything. Their choice of channeling though is
We
odd
don't
because
care if you like
that
us.
means
We care about
it's
keeping this
very
village
limited on what you can use it on.
We will not let them yield to intruders again.
Okay, Aspect of the Void. We'll make it so it pulls them in. I also want Wild Bolt.
What a superior product.
This is going to be Hardened Bones. This is going to be... Let's go from the bottom up this time. I'm thinking Sacrificial. We'll pull that just in case. Attack speed increase with accelerating, bursting
We don't care if
bone.
you like us. We care about
Each
keeping
time
this
Shadow
village
Blight.
safe.
And I don't have decay on anything?
We will not let them yield to intruders again.
Yeah, Yeah, let's put decay on.
Exquisite.
So if we're pulling in with this every 2.3 seconds, in theory I shouldn't need this one.
We don't
Plus
care
the other
if
one
you
does
like
distant
us.
enemies,
We
so...
care about keeping this village safe.
We will not let them yield to intruders again.
Let's do Juggernauts first,
Exquisite.
because we're gonna need more.
A good business and
Take a
fortune
look
to
at
you.
helmets as well real quick. Lucky hit, mana per second, maximum resource, energy per second, steel grasp, intelligence, max life per second, intelligence, thorns. Let's do that one. Okay, we've got Hard Bones and Juggernaut. Undying would give me a heal. Simulation, Protector, Embalmer, Crowded Sage, Sly Steps, Shielding Storm. Each time that Bone Storm damages an enemy, gain a barrier equal to 6%. Okay. And that one is Wild Bolt. Cursed Aura is definitely something I need. Okay, this one may turn into Creeping Mist. So Wild Bolt. Okay, let's see if we can get enough armor out of my Paragon board to make this work. So everything is level 21, so we'll deal with that in a second. Okay. Minions gain increased armor, Skeletal Warriors do increased damage. You gain 10% damage reduction the more Fortify you have. Territorial is what I'm thinking. Although I'm not the biggest fan of how that lines up this way. I prefer either an Intelligence or a Willpower one. You and your minions deal 10% increased damage to enemies affected by shadow damage over time. Yep, we're gonna do that one. So, Scourge. Cult Leader, we're not using. Flesh Eater, we will be using. Scent of Death, we will be using. Bone Graft, we won't necessarily. Blood Orbs, Overpower. Let's do Wither first. Because this is going to be the one that I'm going to need the most. Oh, hang on, I gotta think about that. Wither. Damage over time, potion healing, maximum life, damage reduction. Yeah, we're going to rotate the board so that way we can hit that. So we're going to want damage reduction wherever we can get it. Now, will it be better to go up this side to get the shadow damage over time and then work our way back over here? Because then we could get max life. Or would it be better to go up and through? If I come from this side, yeah, let's do that actually. So that'll give me access to this, and then we can go our way up. Let's see, this one's going to be willpower or intelligence. I think intelligence is the better choice. Increased damage while you have no active minions, so that's a good one. And that's an intelligence node. $25, $35. Shadow damage over time, affected enemies, and damage to elites. This is going to be the board we branch out from, so. Okay. And this makes it so I can break off in both directions. That's really the only thing I don't necessarily need. But we'll probably get it as well, so that way we can go up. Okay. 2 glyphs, 1 legendary node so far. We're going to break this side off towards Scent of Death. Damage to injured, damage to injured, armor, critical strike damage, and shadow resistance. Ultimate damage. So, we're going to start over here. We'll go this way, and then go down. This one can be intelligence or willpower. Dexterity, I think, will also work. We're not doing Razor. Minions gain increased resist to all. Damage while healthy. Deal 3% increased damage up to 18% for every close corpse. That one could be good. Dexterity, huh? So Gravekeeper might be good. Let's open another notepad. Gravekeeper, 25 dex. We're not doing Golem. Dealing damage to a vulnerable enemy increases your damage by 1% up to 10% and increases overall Fortify for 4% of your maximum life and grants 4% damage reduction. That one's good if we're doing a corpse build. Critical strike damage. We're not really focusing on. You and your minions deal increased physical damage and gain movement speed. Whenever you or your minions deal shadow damage, yeah, we're going to do that one. To an enemy, that enemy deals 2% reduced damage up to 10%. So darkness is on the list. Darkness, 40 int. Whenever your minions deal damage to an enemy, yeah, no. While standing in your desecrated ground, you deal 20% increased shadow damage. Now, in theory, I can create desecrated ground from the Greaves of the Tomb Lord. We're not going to rock that at this moment. Control is definitely up there. Control is intelligence. 40 int. Amplify. Enemies affected by curse skills take 10% increased damage from you and your minions. And you and your minions deal increased non-physical damage. These two I think are going to be useful. So Amplify at 40 intelligence and 25 dex for Abyssal. 25 dex. Amplify 40 int. Okay. So let's do Amplify. Sent to death. Okay. This direction we will do Flesh Eater. Poison resist, ultimate damage and attack speed, damage to elites, resist to all, damage to injured, and potion healing. This is the one I want to target. Now this one looks like it's going to be Dex, so we're going to come back to Abyssal. Well, yeah, we'll come back to Abyssal. We're going to do Territorial for this one. Okay. Need more decks to activate some of these nodes, so this one we're going to do as Bone Graft. We're going to go right here. That'll give me Essence on kill. This one we're going to do as another Dex. I'm thinking Gravekeeper. Okay. think that's gonna be the cheapest one. Okay. We don't really want Cult Leader because I know what the board does. Golem isn't really useful either. The blood ones will at least give me health. This one. Okay. Attach. Control was a intelligence one. Darkness has potential because it'll cause more damage mitigation from shadow damage. But I think we're going to need more damage. I need 3 more intelligence nodes. Willpower, dexterity. Yep, that's the best of those. Shadow damage. Not really concerned about resistance. Poison resistance. I can get some additional damage here. Bone damage. Hmm. We'll hold on to that for a moment. Okay, I want to change some things around. First off, let's add sockets to everything and put some diamonds in my jewelry.
Yes, yes, I have wares.
Okay. Then we want to make diamonds. That'll make my resistances perfect. 177, 133, 167, 124. That one's right on the cusp, so we're good there. We're gonna want gems in here, and we're gonna do rubies. So 5.
I hope you appreciate that.
And then for weapon, we're gonna add
Beautiful
sockets
and
to you, sockets to you, sockets to you, sockets to you.
Akarat's blessing.
And that way we have the ability to swap between things depending on necessity. I think we're gonna go with amethyst for damage over time. So let's do 4, 6. Now I still have a few unspent Paragon points, so we can evaluate how we want to deal with this in a minute. I want to get
Don't die. Hand it over.
armor on this. Fire resist. 164, yeah, we can afford it. Armor. That's a decent roll. Okay. Chest piece. I'd like to get armor on that too. That's my cold resist. Good. I want to hit the armor cap. Their RNG sucks ass. Now I might be able to get it through a temper, but I'd rather use my tempers for better things. There we go. So now we're at that. It does not look
Another happy customer.
like they've actually made that work. Max armor. So that is another bug. Okay. So we've got max armor. We've got max resist. I do like that you can now collapse this down. So I don't need all this. As long as my resistances are good, we're good there. I have no duplicate. Okay. Shadow damage. Get some armor. I already hit my armor cap, so I guess we'll do these. Okay. I want that max. Whiskey Nick. Okay. Let's also change how I look, because why the fuck not?
You can't be serious, Samaris.
You can't be serious, Tamaris.
Lost in ruins. Going back is
I like the bald look.
before. This isn't for the fort for Agaras. Surely you understand that.
Okay. This is still my favorite set, honestly. Let's put on my wings. Vanity, hold the lilies up, trying to make it look like it's all something getting better. Okay. I feel like they put this kind of stuff in too early right here because it was pointless. Let's equip my pet so he can collect things for me. Yeah, hair disappears randomly, it seems. My additional highlight is green, so let's change it to purple. Because why not? Cursor color, arrow color, clan, player additional highlight. There we go. To fit the shadow theme. Alrighty, let's give this a shot. Everything's locked there. Let's go to Helltide. Switch mice. So in theory, I shouldn't need either of those. Need to get out of town though. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
So we'll want to use Reap to maintain until we can do that. Now,
I need more time.
this is where might come in handy.
I need more time.
Hectic also might be useful.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Okay. And now I gotta change shit. So I don't need either of those on my bar. That doesn't seem to be working right.
You, wanderer, I know what you are.
Gain 20%, 26% evade cooldown reduction. You can now evade during Blood Mace twice, traveling twice as far. Entering and exiting Blood Mist resets your evade cooldown. I am currently using boots that only have the one charge, so let's see how that works.
I need more time.
I think it should be a teleport, not a, like, what it is. What did I do that is causing damage? The hell? Is just being in Iron Maiden's presence causing damage? Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Especially since it doesn't, like, if this would double down with this, then it would be useful. Let's make sure that it doesn't, so we'll wait till that's ready.
I'm not
Okay, then pop that. But that doesn't reset that. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna change that aspect. And if that's the case, I don't need points into Blood Mist. I can put a point into Reap. Hmm. I did pick up Flesh Eater, but I haven't figured out how I'm gonna incorporate that just yet. Hmm. For the moment. Okay, so let's put on Hectic. We haven't done any tempers yet.
No
We'll deal with that in a
witchcraft
moment.
here. Only honest
My
magic.
face and look again. We are not the same, we're different. So, Hectic.
Ah, good fortune that is.
I do like this. This ensures that it will always end up costing um, life, because I can't do it more than once every 5 seconds. It's a 7-second cooldown right now. Need to get a better version of this, which is mobility, so boot gambling is what I'm going to need to do. Need something that causes shadow damage while I'm just there as well.
Father bless.
So I think we're going to replace this with Ring of Sacrilegious Soul and do Corpse Explosion Blights. So take that. We're going to swap you out. We're going to extract
Fare thee well.
the gem out of socket.
Precious stones to catch the light. Come and see.
Okay.
Come back and see us.
Now that'll make it so I can cast Corpse Explosion passively. Like a villain. And we will do Blighted Corpse Explosion. It needed me. Now the other thought is to use Ultimate Shadow. I want to keep at least Decay, because while the Blighted aspect might not be as useful, Decay definitely is. See, this is just too good to not use. Putting this on a two-hander makes the chance for it to happen more often. Okay. So 4 skills. Oh yeah, and I'm also not getting the benefit from Sever because I'm not running minions. So now we can run around. Two. Oh, that's for the vulnerability.
I need more time.
I think I've got the one that makes Reap form a corpse. Yep. So I've got corpse generation. I've got cooldown reduction through that. Now, in theory, this should help that. Eight seconds. Swap back. Eight seconds. I need a group of mobs or something to attack. Let's turn the audio down just a bit. So Hectic does work. Okay, we got the blight pool to spawn. Reap is almost better than Sever. They need to remove that cooldown limitation. Which aspect is that? They really need to either boost the damage to make it so that one Sever swipe that you're hitting every 4 seconds is really good, or they need to remove the cooldown. It doesn't really make any sense. I was hoping that that somehow could be mitigated, but I haven't decided on how. It's something that resets mobility abilities. Because, see, it would almost be worth it if I could use it in conjunction with Yens, but I can't. Let's do some tempers, or take a look at tempers. Although I don't think I have all of them right now. Temper. Me. Shadow augments sever size, so you can increase that. Or they should make it so that sever hitting enough enemies can reduce the cooldown, which would also be decent. Basic augments. Rogue, barbarian, sorc, rogue. Looks like I'm only missing one weapon one for Necro, and that's Shadow Augment's Execution. There's a lot of these tempers that I already should have. Huh. +1 to drain vitality. +2 to necrotic carapace. Drain vitality. What's that? Hitting enemies with blood skills has a 30% chance to fortify you for 2 points. See, that doesn't speak vitality to me. That speaks as vitality should be it drains actual health. Okay. So first, I do know that I need to increase the size of curses. Curse duration. I want curse size. Quit giving me the same fucking thing over and over. For fuck's sake. Now this is something I'll hold on to for a second because I want to see if there is an actual difference now for Blighted. Hang on a second. Yeah, okay, it does. Can you just give me the curse size for fuck's sake? Okay, I got another corpse explosion size, so we'll hold on to that for a second. We're really going to notice whether or not that has any bearing. Curse size, assholes. Thank you, for fuck's sakes. You gave me like the lowest version you could of it, but shit, I'll take that over nothing. If I want duration, I'll get duration. Quit giving to me 20 fucking times. Chance for sever projectiles to cast twice. Now, how's that work though if sever doesn't have a projectile size. Or a projectile. Reap. They really need it. They really need to change it so that it doesn't give you the same fucking thing every goddamn time. Shouldn't it be more for a two-hander? We're gonna want damage to close, I'm thinking. Or damage to cursed. Shadow damage over time could be good. We'll deal with that in a moment. I don't want to do the offensive ones just yet. I'm hoping they've added something to this, so we're going to hold off on that one too. But
Come back if you need work.
now I've got corpse explosion and increase in size, and I've got curse size. So, for curse size, it does not affect the aspect aura. So that's annoying that curse size is unaffected by that. So, let's say I stand, need a good indicator visually. I stand next to the bag. The edge of the aura goes right to the cup. We'll take this off. We're going to zone out, and then we'll zone in and see if that changes the size of it. Because this could also be a bug where whatever you adjust doesn't take effect until after. Nope. So it does not affect curse size. That is horseshit. Let's see if corpse explosion size is increased. Okay, so right where I'm standing. Take that away. And we'll take that away. Now in theory, that should right here. Yep, no change. Okay, so that's horseshit. That seems to be coming from this aspect. The one that yoinks them in. This. Yep, Wild Bolt. That's exactly what it is doing it. Huh. Every 2.3 seconds, distant enemies are pulled into you and take 10% increased damage. And it does a damage. No? Okay. So that's horseshit. If you can increase the size of something, there should be no reason why you can't do it to everything. So like if I change this back to plagued corpse explosion, or remove it entirely, it goes to there. Take that off. Take that off. Around there. I don't think it's working properly as a whole. Okay, so that's a little annoying. So those two tempers are useless on this build. So curse duration should be better in this aspect. Doesn't Shadow Blight technically lower cooldowns as well? Or is it triggering Decrepify's like you hit? Shadow Blight infects enemies with Shadow Blight for 2 seconds every 8th time an enemy receives shadow damage. You or your minions, while they are affected by Shadow Blight, they take an additional shadow damage. Shadow damage is increased by 100% of your shadow damage over time bonus, just up to 124.
Came apart nice.
Temper. Okay, so we either want curse duration or we want that. So they got everything separated on that one, so they actually technically added one into that. Okay, curse duration. Defensive. Spiked armor and crippling darkness. Spiked armor, crippling darkness. So Yang can get bonuses to that was actually really good. Crippling Darkness. Darkness skills have up to a 15%, so 5% per point. Chance to stun for 3 seconds and deal shadow damage to them. Now that's a lucky hit, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Spiked armor is more consistent, so let's try and get that. I'll have to see if that's still a thing too. Crippling Darkness. So if I did it on all 3 of my defensive items, that would give me a total of +6. I could actually get that pretty high. Blight slow potency. Great. Spiked armor, but it's +1. +2. There we go. Spiked armor +1. How did I get corpse tendrils duration? Okay, there it is. Yeah. +1 to spiked armor. Let's get curse duration even higher. Corpse explosion size has no bearing on anything. Curse duration, sweet. Movement speed after killing, sweet. Resource generation, resource cost reduction, +5 chance to restore a percentage of your primary resource. Rapid ossification, bone spirit, golem, ultimate. Blood orbs, this is definitely not all of these, unless they moved shit around. So we're gonna hold off on that. And I can get spiked armor and crippling darkness out of that. Well, this is my thorns at 4,000. Yeah. Real quick, I want to see something. Blight size, chance for blight to cast twice, decompose, explosion size. Yeah, I know, you need to go outside. You need attack speed skill. But chance for sever projectiles to cast twice, sever size. Okay, we got that one. Let's try and get sever size out of this one. Reap duration. There we go, sever size.
Come back if you need work.
So, in theory, if we move that down to something else, I can put on this. What's that bring the cooldown to, though? If anything. I don't think it affects it. nothing available for that. And I can't put that onto this. Sever now dashes you forward to attack. Instead, it becomes a mobility skill and costs no essence, but has a up to 4.7 second cooldown. That's the lowest you can get it. It's not affected by cooldown reduction in any way, which is a problem. Almost better going with Reap and Moonrise and adaptability.
Mortal souls, ripe for living.
I need more time. I need more time.
Daughter of hatred, take you!
Okay, let's try swapping that out with this. I'd actually would say that it's probably almost better to utilize this with a
I need more time.
basic damage build and use Reap. Especially since I can do both curses at the same time. Let's see if anyone else is having any luck with a Sever build. And we want to filter to today. Nope. Not sure. Diablo 4 Sever ability build. Whereas sort by only today. Yep, not seeing anything, so I think we're gonna abandon Sever. Sever does not seem to be where it's at, which is sad. But I am curious to see if Reap is better now. So we're going to drop you. We're gonna boost Reap. %, additional armor, Jesus. Okay. So if we went with Reap, don't need you. Creeping Mist. When you evade, you turn into a cloud of bats, becoming unstoppable. Movement speed. Golem. Gain 40% movement speed. Critical strikes. Good life, we're gonna try this out. Shadow Blight, Hardened Bones, or we're gonna get rid of Sever, and we're gonna go with Adaptability.
Oh, you've got a rare one.
This was great, but let's get rid of that. This one's gonna be Moonrise. Let's see how that looks. I still have a point. Rain down on me. Oh, rain down on me. I guess I could put it in a Corpse Explosion. I should have an X-Falls in all honesty. Now I wonder if you can trigger Pain Gorgers. With the autocast of Corpse Explosion. For that I'm gonna need multi. Let's go boss. Okay. Definitely builds up the stagger bar pretty quick. It's actually not bad. I have no way of telling. Has potential. That's going to be on offensive, which means I either have to give up a weapon or that. If I did it, I'd do it on Amy. Let's try it on Amy. Okay, so we're gonna enchant Decay.
No witchcraft here. Only honest magic.
Offensive. Okay. Sit. Let's see what happens when they stagger. Damage goes up pretty quickly, but still not quite what I was hoping for. There might be some potential in here for it. We'll have to experiment more, but swap that. Interesting. Alcohol. Now, if I had done this with increased damage while you have no defensive skills on your action bar, I haven't enchanted either of those yet, so I need to for a test run. We're gonna put those boots away. Keeping a ring. So let's swap that for this. And we've already got Decay there. We've got Moonrise there. Let's change that to adaptability. Let's change this to Moon. Moonrise now does 160 damage. Gonna need to let the dogs out soon. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's try 2 one-handers. Okay, let's put you in. And currently we have Moonrise, so we'll put that in 1.
That's a good omen.
Sword we're gonna do. Swap that out for those two. I really like this. This should make it so I do more shadow damage. Definitely attacks a lot faster. I guess technically I have corpse tendrils via ring or sacrilegious soul. Damage is decent, but it's not quite there. I definitely attack fast. This build is revolved around shadow damage. I get Flesh Eaters and Scent of Death activated. I have Amplify, Control, Gravekeeper, increase damage while you have no minions active. Minions deal 10% increased damage. Damage reduction. Okay, so what? Man, that shit's still going? Oh, it's because I have corpse explosions. Now, do I still have decay? You deal shadow damage, adaptability, there's decay, and decay technically does more damage this way right now. If I times that by 2, it'd be 90. Stacking up to 10 times. I do like this aspect of the damned. And if it did that on my amulet,
I can take common, turn it special.
I want to do this with decay. This I want to be of the damned. Which gives me 75%. Rapid would also be good.
Oh, you've caught a rare one.
Gives me attack speed, I think. You gain 4% attack speed for 10 seconds, Stacking up to 5 times, so 20% attack speed. Now we'd either have to give up that or that. And I think we'll give up that. Okay. Now, if I didn't do this one, what else could I do that's good? Happens all the time, said you'd never understand me, don't know who I am. Tell me I'm just like your father, I'm not the one who came. You disappeared without a trace, you never bothered to explain. Just walked away. All I wanted was an answer, all I needed was to know. Give me a reason, I need a reason. Nights I stayed alone, give me a reason. Someone here at the dial tone. Really, there isn't much else.
Until spring.
Okay, so that gives me a total of 90 times 5, so 9 times 5 is 450. That could be pretty nasty. See what happens. Appeared without a trace, you never bothered to explain. Just walked away. All I wanted was an answer, all I needed was to know. Just in case. Just curious. Definitely attack fast. Okay, so let's go. Multiple boss. Okay, okay. We can definitely hit some pretty high numbers this way. So with all these changes, what if I did Corpse Explosion instead? I also still want to try out those new unique boots. Okay, let's pop you on. Change our build to have that. And we'll pop you on. So now, that is a much bigger area, much bigger. Okay, what's the other stipulation with this? Bone splinters, fires bone splinters at enemies trapped within. Does it though? I guess I can see it. Increases your max essence by 2 for 10 seconds each time these bone splinters hit an enemy. So let's try the bone spear build now. So first off, we're gonna shift gears. Pull everything at you. Bone prison. Enemies inside may become vulnerable for 8 seconds. When enemy is trapped by bone prison, gain 25 essence plus an additional 5 per enemy trapped. Reduce your active cooldowns by 5 seconds per each enemy trapped up to 3 seconds. Meaning 6 enemies get you max out of that. But if I don't use that, then I can do this. Cooldown could become 8.72 seconds. We want Bone Spirit. If we're doing Bone Spirit, we're going to want Blood Artisan's Kuros for the bonus to Bone Spirit. Okay. We're gonna need to change some shit. So Bone Spirit is physical. I think that might actually be a better choice to do on a different character. Okay. Over here. We're gonna drop these in. These in. This. Take this. Put it in. Any uniques and stuff we want to keep. And we will try some stuff out on another build.